Hello there, this is DBT, and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt 9, and today I'll be driving my Apex AP-0 at max stars in multiplayer to determine how far can it take me? And of course, the reason to do this is because there's a car hunt going on for this right now. In fact, there's 3 hunts and we're gonna have a quick look at them. 2 of them are free to play, the other one is for premium players. The premium one is the legendary hunt for the McLaren Artura. Then the free ones are for the Ferrari Roma and of course the Apex AP-0. So I'm personally working on this one because obviously I already have my Apex maxed out. So this is the one that I'm doing and I don't have the Legend Pass, so I cannot even try this one. But if you don't have either of these 2 cars, you should absolutely do the Apex. But before we go any further into it, if you like my content, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you would like to support me directly, please consider joining the room memberships. The information is over there by the join button. But alright, so I'm gonna be doing Classic Series. I'm actually somewhere early in the Gold League, and well, let's check out what the Apex can do. And this is why I said that you should go for this car because, oh boy, is it a strong one. If we have a look at how I have it upgraded at the moment, I don't think I have epics for it. Yeah, I don't believe I have a single epic on this thing applied. So basically I have the car at max without epics, which is how you're gonna get this car by the end of the hunt if you complete it, of course. And assuming you're not gonna get any epics from the riot. So having a look at the stats themselves, we have a speed that seems kind of low-ish at 333, we'll talk about that in a second. Acceleration of 80, it's very usable. Handling is very high at 86, and nitro pretty high as well at 73. Now, like I just said, the car seems slow, but obviously there's the, what is it, like 10, 12, 14 kilometers that you get from using nitro, and this car also has perfect nitro, so that goes even higher than that. But oh boy, overall, this is a car that I like to compare a lot with what I call the Corvette Grand Sport clones, meaning the Grand Sport, the Vantage, and the Apex. All these 3 cars to me are very, very, very similar. In fact, you can see that the rank between these 2, the max rank, is exactly the same, but still. These 3 cars have basically the same role, where are cars that are slow with acceleration, let's forget about it for the second, but handling and nitro are pretty good. So high handling, high nitro, slow, high handling, high nitro, and slow, high handling, high nitro. So they do have their differences, but honestly, this car really is a beast. Let's get into multiplayer. I am personally so bored of seeing Corvette Grand Sports in general because, you know, it's a car that is easy to get, so a lot of people use it, which is fine, obviously you use what you have. But when it comes to these 3 cars that are very similar, I like using the GT12, the Aston Martin, and the Apex not so much, but still, it's a very good car. In fact, I would even dare to say that to a certain extent, maybe that's the one that you could consider it to be the best of these 3 cars, the Grand Sport being the lowest of the 3. Why is that? Like I said, is the speed on this thing, because it doesn't look very high, but just wait until I have an opportunity to use a perfect nitro. Now, obviously, going with perfect nitro is also going to mean that you're going to be depleting your nitro much faster than if you were just using single nitro or yellow nitro. But here it is, the top speed at 357, well, 347 with regular nitro, but if you use perfect nitro, it goes to 357. So that is, oh, come on, dude, really? Keep pushing me ever so slightly, just enough to ring me out. Damn it, I'm fine. But yeah, the speed on this thing, it's really good. And another thing that I had forgotten that this car has, and I say that I've forgotten because, like I said, I don't tend to use this car a lot, simply out of preference. You know that I like cars that vroom as opposed to cars that just go ee, electrics, I mean. Another thing that I had forgotten about this car is how good the drift of this thing is. We'll get to another, and at another point we're gonna do, hopefully, a race where I'm gonna use the drift more. Because this is a very top speed-oriented track, but still, look at me. I'm going strong at second place despite the ring out, but it's fine. The drift on this thing, it's seriously, seriously strong. Okay, hold on. Can I overtake over here? Oh, he crashed, let's go! First place, pep! Oh boy, see? From ring out to first place with this car, it's all skill. I don't know, it's probably some luck as well, but 40 points, Jesus. Beating a couple of Huracans, and you know how strong the Huracan is over here in Class B. But yeah, Corvette Grand Sport for Italia, Aston Martin Vantage, and another Huracan. This car do be strong, I tell you. Okay, and right away I'm thrown to the wolves, because now there's even Class A cars. I see the 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐞. I see onyxes. Oh boy, this is gonna get peculiar. But okay, let's try anyway. But yeah, this car, like I was saying, it's seriously strong. It's, again, from those three cars, I would say that this is possibly the best of the three. Again, they all have their strengths and weaknesses. For example, of the three, this is the one with the worst nitro. But say that of the three is the worst with the worst nitro, still means that it has really good nitro nonetheless. But still, the speed definitely helps. That drift definitely helps. And I understand, obviously, that those other two cars, the Corvette Grand Sport and the Corvette Grand Sport and the Vantage GT12 are also very strong cars. There's no denying that. But I would say this edges them a little bit, but not in looks. At least not too... Oh no, I went on the wrong route. I was supposed to go on the left one. Oh, damn. It's fine, it's fine. I wanted this jump. Sure. That's why I did it, totally. Where's the ramp? Is there a ramp here? No. I still need to learn which version of the track is the one with the ramp on the left side, but oh well. And let's use my perfect nitro. So like I said, using perfect nitro, obviously your nitro is going to be running faster than if you're just using yellow, but sometimes you want that speed. In fact, now that I think about it, this car with perfect nitro is about as fast as that 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐞 when it's using its own nitro. But yeah, that 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐞 is not insanely fast by any means, though it is very agile, which is kind of what this has. But hey, they're not comparable simply because the 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐞 has an absolutely bonkers levels of acceleration, but even then I overtook him, and now I'm looking good for another W. Is this what's gonna happen? Seems like, look at this drift, man. Ah, it's so good. And there you go, another first place, even against Class A cars. 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐞, oh, actually, never mind, the onyx is disconnected. Okay, so there was only one Class A car, but it was still pretty upgraded, so... Is that gold? I'm not 100% sure, but that's very highly upgraded. And now I brought it in Choco Epic's color. Yeah, it has brown. It actually looks a little bronze. It looks better in the race than it does in the garage. But yeah, anyway. I can see already a Vanda, and I saw over there a Porsche 911 GT2, which is a Class A, also very strong car. Very rare, though. I rarely ever see this car in multiplayer at all. I don't think a ton of people have it. But anyway. So like I said earlier, there's also a hunt happening right now for the Ferrari Roma. Now, maybe if you're the type of person, maybe... Oh, wait a second, the Porsche disconnected. Oh man, I wanted to see it perform. Anyway, maybe if you like Ferraris and all of that, maybe you'll be thinking, oh, I should go for the Roma. But now, honestly, the Roma is not an amazing car by any means. They're both in the same class, in Class B, but the Roma compared to this is just kind of garbled. That's not to say that the Roma is a terrible car or anything, but compared to this, it just doesn't do it. But if you want the Roma for either collection, because you like Ferraris or you simply are trying to get all the cars possible, or you're aiming to use it for, I don't know, but I think it's used in a special event. I'm not 100% sure, honestly, I didn't pay that much attention to it. But if you're thinking about it in that way, then that's fair. I'm not gonna say that that's wrong for you to do. But if what you're looking for, it's a pretty good Class B car because you don't have one or you need another one, this is absolutely the one to go for because holy moly, this thing is just a little beast. In fact, I would see for a while people making a huge deal every time that there was gonna be a hunt for this, and I was like, why? It wasn't until I actually upgraded it and I started playing more with it that I'm like, oh, ooh, I see why. This thing do be really powerful. All right. Second place, beaten by a Huracan, but that's fine. You know, you can't win them all, but holy moly, I'm about to rank up already. Jesus. Yeah, Huracan, but I did beat Corvette, Huracan, Corvette, a Vanda. That's surprising. Yeah, and the Porsche 911 GT2 disconnected. Oh, I wanted to see that car because again, so rare, so rare. Okay, at this point, I'm really gonna be struggling because, yeah, being so close to rank up means that I'm gonna start fighting higher and higher ranked cars, not ranked cars, higher ranked individuals. Yeah, because it's the people that are in the demotion zone while I'm in the promotion zone. So promotion zone, there you go. But still, let's see what we can do over here. I see only a Huracan and what it seems to me an Aston Martin Vantage something. I don't know exactly which one it is, but all right, let's see. Oh, the Porsche disconnected again. Ah, Porsche, what? Is he trying to rank down or something? Because he's quitting the races right away. So maybe he's trying to rank down Look, that's something that I gotta do also from time to time, especially when I'm gonna be recording videos. Like, hey, I am in Platinum League, but now I need to test this Class C car. Well, guess what? I need to rank down all the way to the Silver League so that I can start playing over there. And that was the entire idea of this series of how far can it take me. Because the multiplayer system in this game doesn't really allow you to play. Well, it allows you, but it makes absolutely no sense to play with cars. Like over here, I'm in Class B. Why would I bring a Class D car other than to see how far it takes me? You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I like ranking down if I need to play in a lower class, and then just see how far I get. Because if I were to just keep on ranking down to continue playing in the same league, that would get kind of boring. So the idea is to say, well, okay, this is the league in which I can start using this car, but can I use it later? How far will it take me? You know what I'm saying? So, that was close. That was close. All right. That was a fair attempt of an overtake, but hey. Wait, what? Well, what is wrong with me? I made this same mistake saying in the other video that I thought I was gonna rank up or getting close, and I wasn't. And same thing over here, I thought I was way closer to ranking up. Okay, you know what? Doesn't matter. Oh, it was a DB11. Oh, but it wasn't even upgraded. All right, that's fair. But the 570S Spiders are an incredibly fast Class A car, but hey, that's fine. It happens. And now we're back in this very familiar position where I have no fuel. Yeah, so it's time to watch some ads. Let's hope it's short ads, because man, these ads of 1 minute and 15 seconds are getting out of hand. Well, it's like I just basically was summoning this problem. I'm just gonna pay the 9 tokens over here to keep going, because otherwise this is gonna take forever. Yeah, all of the ads that I got, I had to watch 4 ads, or was it 5? All of them 1 minute 15 or 1 minute 20 seconds. That's ridiculous. Anyway, let's do something fun like checking the color options for the car. It has a lot of color options. A lot of these are these different tones of very dark bluish. Look at that, another blue. But it's mostly, well, no, I was gonna say mostly black and whites, but no, it does have a bunch of other interesting colors. I think I'm gonna go now for this. Looks interesting. Let's give it a shot and let's see. Because okay. Let me check real quick. Okay. Now I'm legit getting close to ranking up. 13 more points, and I'll rank up. Whoa, boy. Okay. I see the McLaren 570S GT3. Is that what it's called? I don't even know. It's 6. Whatever it is. I also saw an Onyx. So let's see how this goes. But yeah, I have no idea what I was talking in the previous race about, because again, for you it was just a minute or less than a minute. For me it was, I don't know how long, watching all of those ads. Man, this is so annoying. And it doesn't sound like a lot. Let's say that I watch 4 ads. At 1 minute and 15 seconds, that's not even 6 minutes worth of ads. But it's still more than double what it used to take. And by the way, thanks for everybody that gave me your thoughts or your experiences with ads in the previous video where I asked you about this. Yeah, I understand that the ads are regional and whatnot. I just wonder why my region I get this annoying super long ads. It's ridiculous. How am I on first place so convincingly? That is not what I was expecting, but you know what? I'll take it. Let's go for perfect nitro to keep the speed going. Though I run out kind of quickly, so let's build up a bit more. All right. I'm telling you, this car is just so damn good. Shame that it's not an internal combustion engine, because I like the cars that rooms, all right? I don't know if you noticed it, but I believe part of the name of the channel has something to do with rooms. I wonder which parts. Probably the DVT. But no, for real, I just like more when cars go vroom than when they just go E. But the truth is the truth. And the truth here is that this is a very, very good car. So yes, focus on this one. Now, if you actually already own this car, well, then do whichever car you're missing the car for. If I had the Legend Pass, I legit would be going for the McLaren Artura instead. But, you know, oh, look at that, ranked up. Let's go, baby. Defeated Lamborghini Huracan Evo, 650S, there you go. Huracan, Peugeot Onyx, Huracan Evo, and okay, the Mitsubishi probably just quit right at the start. Look at me go, just made it into Platinum. Let's go. Oh boy, this is gonna be tough, but let's see what we can do. And by the way, there's another thing to consider with this car. This car is unlike the Grand Sport and unlike the Aston Martin Vantage GT12. This car you cannot acquire through regular means, through regular packs, through regular progression in the game. That is to say, those are the two cars you can get once you reach certain garage levels in the game. I don't know what they are. They're not too high, but yeah, you can get both of those cars. So eventually, over time, you're guaranteed to get them. But this one, however, it's exclusive to car hunts so far. Now, there's always a possibility that now that we know that in Asphalt Legends Unite, there's gonna be more garage levels, Gameloft is gonna start making a lot of cars that have been... This is my guess, by the way, this is not confirmed. It's confirmed that we're going to get up to garage level 60, I believe. But what is not confirmed is my speculation here regarding Gameloft adding a lot of, not necessarily the most amazing cars, meaning no kings, but a lot of cars that have been in car hunts and whatnot, they're gonna probably put them also in the garage levels. That is my guess. Again, that part is not confirmed, but I think it's safe to assume that that's going to be the case. Now, whether or not this car is gonna be in that, it's unknown, but I would imagine that it will. All right, I got defeated by 2 Vandas, but I defeated 1 Vanda, Huayra 600 LT, and a Huracan. Hey, not too bad for a Class B, huh? I tell you, ooh. All right, I'm really punching upwards at this point. Look at all of my opponents. Vandas, 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐿, and Onyx. But you know what? At the end of the day, this is exactly what this series is about, seeing, well, how far it takes you. And this thing can absolutely take you pretty far. Now, obviously, it has its limitations. But hey, if people use the Corvette Grand Sport in this league still, why not use this? It's seriously very, very good. Probably, I would imagine that you still have a bit of an easier time using something like the Huracan when it comes to playing in this league. Because of the much better acceleration, because of the better nitro, and overall being faster than this. But then again, we're just talking about that car, and who cares? Don't worry, there's gonna be a pro test of the Huracan soon. I finally goldened my Huracan, so there will be one, but for the time being, I thought it was more important to record this one, because again, if you're wondering, oh, which car hunt should I go? Yeah, go for this one. Don't do the Roma, unless you really want that car. But in terms of performance, this is a much better car. All right, so not too bad a result for a 3rd place. Defeated by 2 Vandas, but I defeat 2 more Vandas, the 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐿, another Vanda, and a remake. Okay, that one disconnected, so that doesn't count. Okay, another track that it's, well, again, Auckland, which is relatively, oh, look at that, there's a Corvette. Relatively good track for this type of cars. But yeah, look, if the question is, can this car take you to Legend League? It probably can, so long as you play long enough and you get used to how the car drives. Again, it's not a problem because this car is such a pleasure to drive overall, with really good handling, really good drifting, and then with the perfect nitro boost. The only thing you need to worry about is keeping your nitro going, you know, do a good nitro management. But other than that, yeah, I do believe that this car has all the potential, all that it's necessary to get you to Legend League if you do enough races. Again, obviously because we're playing here with a limited amount of fuel and a limited amount of time to make a video and all of that stuff, I'm not gonna get there in this video. But yeah, if I committed to doing it, I absolutely am sure I would be able to eventually. Now, that's not to say that it's going to be a cakewalk. Obviously, there's going to be parts where I'm going to be facing people that are so close also to Legend League, and they're going to be fighting really hard, really aggressive. In fact, it's really surprising, and I'm really glad for that, but it's really surprising that I haven't been finding a lot of super aggressive players over here, and that is always so refreshing to see. But when players are in a quest to, oh, I need to rank up right now because I'm so close to getting there, that's when you start encountering more very aggressive players. But still, man, this car, to be fair, looks pretty dope. I wish it had a big wing, but even as is, it's still a really good car overall in terms of performance, and looks pretty good. So what's not to like? But speaking of like, if you like my content, once again, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, you know, all of that good stuff. By the way, here's all that I beat, and I will see you in the next one. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.